In the last video, we have successfully installed the Dart package or Dart extension, and we have successfully created our first project in Dart. Now it's time to talk about the actually variables, about the variables, what is variable and how we can use variables in our Dart programming language, and how we can use variables in our Flutter application as well. So this is the first program written by the Flutter team or Dart team. Once you will create any project in Dart, then this code will be automatically you will get written in your project. So just I will just delete this project, and this is a simple import. I will just also delete this. Now this is a file I want to run. I will just write write code in this file. So just first of all I will import the project like variables and as variable. So first of all we have to import this file here as well. So now I will start the main function. So void main. So these things will be written by the Visual Studio Code or Dart extension. Once you will install the Dart extension, this hint will always, you will get the hint during the writing the code. So now let's uh, let's run first of all hello world, because in the programming language we always use hello world first. Now let's run this project. So for run this project we'll use Dart variable dot dart. Now here you will see hello world. Now just print hello guys, to welcome to the Flutter course, and just save. For the save command S, or if you have Windows or Linux just control S, and let's Dart variable dot dart. You'll say welcome to the Flutter course. Now let's talk about the variables. What is variables? So just I will keep this code as it is, and I will just take a new line. Variables. So variables, what is variables? Actually variables is used to store data during the program, or in the program, or in the application. Just variables, you can say a box where we can put some data. Variables might be any type of any data type. I'm not going to talk about the data type in this variables, sorry, in this video, because right now we are only talking about the variables. So variables is nothing but variables is a process where, or variables is a container where we can store data. So just write down the dummy dummy definition. This is not a perfect definition. You, if you are in college, then you have to go on the chat gpt and you can find out the variables definition. Right now I am just going to give you a short variables definition. Variables is just a container where you slash we can store some data. Okay, so let's check the syntax, how we can create variable, how we can use variable. So for this we have to use var keyword. By using this var keyword we can create a dynamic type variable. The name is like var first, let's a, var a. Now this is a variable where right now we don't have any data, or in the a variables there is no any data. So if we'll print a, then let's see what the error you will get. So null, if you don't have any variable, because so by default variables will store null value. So let's, by default variable will store null value. Okay, so null value. Let's check. Once we are initializing any data on the a variable. So right now let's initialize some data. Let's give some data to the a variable a is equal to 5 and print uh, we have given a value to the a variable, and here we can give dollar sign a, and let's run again this. So now here you can see the a is equal to 5. Now in our a variable the 5 has been stored. Okay, let's store some, it's a int value. Let's install some others value, like a is let's create some other variable. Let's create some other variable. So just var name. Now this time we'll just initialize some value or give some value as well. Name, like my name is Chandan Pradhan, so I'm just initializing Chandan Pradhan. Print a name of the, you can say current developer, but now I'm just giving anything. Name of the a variables is, and dollar for the print variables. In a print statement we always use dollar sign. So name, and let's run this again. Now here you can see the name of the variable is Chandan Pradhan. Now we can again re-initialize value, like name is equal to here anything, like right now I'm going to install any double value. What is saying here, you can see the name. Here you will see the error, the value of type double can't assign to a variable of type string. This is the main thing you have to understand. Once you will initialize or give a value, then this variables just assuming this is a string type variable, because first of all we have not specify the data type of this variables. But once you will initialize some value, then this name will automatically assume like this is a string variable or this is a string variable once you initialize the value. So once you will initialize string variable, then you can't re-initialize any different data type value. Once you initialize string, then always you have to initialize a string. Once you initialize int, then you have to always initialize int value on that variable. Now let's initialize Rohit Kumar. Okay, so let's print reinitialized value of name is dollar name. Let's see Rohit Kumar or anything you can see that this is a variable video, how you can create variable, how you can use variable.